What is happening, everybody? Well, Stellantis has decided to resurrect the SRT group. Now, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, SRT stands for Street and Racing Technology. This is the group that was responsible for bringing us cars like the Scat Pack with the 6.4-liter V8, also known as the 392, but more importantly, the Hellcat variants with that 6.2-liter supercharged mill. This includes everything from a standard Hellcat to the Demon variants and everything in between. Guys, Dodge, Jeep, heck, even Ram got in on the fun, and we're packing that engine into practically any platform that would accept it. This is when Dodge was great, the golden modern era for Mopar fans, where you could get the hottest of the hot engines in whatever it is that you wanted. You wanted an SUV that could run 0 to 60 in just shy of 4 seconds? We got that. Not once, but twice with the Trackhawk and the Durango. Pickup trucks that were absolute monsters with that TRX. Listen, the list goes on, but the fact remains that without SRT, there is no modern Mopar. And, well, nothing has been more clear, and that point hasn't been made more evident than with this absolute flub of a release of the new Charger. Guys, look, when Dodge released the new EV variant of the Charger and no internal combustion engine variant to come along with it, it wasn't just a lukewarm reception. Guys, it was frigid. We're talking South Pole style frigid reception, and Mopar fanatics fled from the scene when these cars started hitting the streets. Matter of fact, there are some that have vowed to never come near any EV, much less a 6-cylinder powered Charger variant, regardless of how good that Hurricane 6 may be. So, enter SRT to save the day, and the guy that is manning the helm of that ship, none other than Tim Kuniskis. And this is really good news for Mopar fans. Remember that it is the hatching of the idea of the Demon that came from the mind of Mr. Kuniskis himself. So, presumably, with that level of energy behind this new effort, could we possibly see some Mopars that are actually going to be able to bring the noise the way that they used to? Guys, I can only hope so, because as it stands right now, without an SRT badge and without any kind of hot rod branding to go along with these new cars, they are going to suffer the same fate as that EV did. Lukewarm reception, and we can't have that if you want to keep the brand alive. SRT could bring us some hot-rodded V8s, maybe an updated or upgraded version of the Hemi. Bump up the displacement, make it a 426, give it an aluminum block, which it's going to need because that new Charger platform is a behemoth. Thing weighs a lot. Optimistic estimates put it at 300 pounds more than its outgoing platform in the LX. If you added to that an all-wheel drive version, that could push it to another 500 pounds. Guys, SRT could be the shot of adrenaline that this brand needs, but they're going to need it quick, and they're going to need to do so in a way that embraces the flag bearers of this brand that have been there for Dodge for so long. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. Hopefully it works out well and we get some cars that we can all start to relate to again. We get some cars that are going to be fun, entertaining, and are going to bring back all the panache that the Dodge brand deserves. But with saying that, what do you think about this? Is it a little too little and a little too late? Or is this at the perfect time, just as things look the most bleak? Here comes Super Kuniskis to save us all. I don't know, guys. Time will tell. Post up your comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care.